leg day, kicking off with some front squats with a barbell. Going up with some just lighter weights. Just getting enough depth. And here I'm trying to go a little bit as heavy as possible. This is a compound movement, so I'm able to overload it like it's just a heavy strength exercise. And even if I can't get more than a couple reps per set, I know that I can take a pause and go back into the next attempt for increasing the amount of reps to failure. And at the end, I try to reach absolute failure. I'm able to do that with the safety rack and muscle to full failure. And by now, my quads are screaming in these Bulgarians. I'm using dumbbells here, really trying to lean forward a little bit. Also trying to extend the knee a little bit to get that quad contraction. And I'm going to failure on each set here, decreasing the weight if needed, but I feel like my quads were able to handle enough weight where each warm-up set was helpful enough to get the movement down and then get the working sets going. So everything is a build-up in my training sessions, and the working sets really start when the reps become difficult. Here I'm just pushing to get the weight up, my whole body weight up. And if I can't get another rep, it's no problem. I can just drop the weights and move on, take a rest, and go to the next thing, which is RDLs. And here I'm trying to snap my hips back just a little bit, like a little hip hinge, keeping it like straight leg and just snapping right back, squeezing my glutes together like there's a marker in between my crack. And I'm able to up the weight a little bit throughout the sets. By now my legs are pretty exhausted, but I feel like my legs are able to handle a little bit heavier weight given the hamstrings and the glutes are such big working muscles that they should be the prime movers of this barbell movement. And this is another compound movement in my opinion, where multiple muscles are working at a time, and I'm overloading my hinge pattern with a decent weight here. Overall hamstring strength. And I move on to an isolation movement. I normally don't do this type of stuff in machines, but I do like to incorporate this hamstring curl. This one is targeted differently than just like the barbell movement with the RDL. So just switching it up, and I'm able to reach full failure on these. Squeezing everything I have out of the tank. Point, I think my thighs are pretty much fucking cooked, but I finish off squatting portion with lateral lunges with like a landmine. I've done these before, and I like how it works the inside part of my quad, and just being able to move in that side to side direction really just works a different set of muscles here. And I'm doing it like in alternating fashion. It doesn't have to be super heavy. dumbbell knee over toe calf raises. And I'm really just trying to push off my top near the big toe. So it's like like a little bit of a pad that I'm trying to just squeeze through. And that really targets the calf muscles that I'm looking for. And the straight leg calf raise is a different set of muscles targeted rather than the bent leg. Always finish with calves. And this is just a good leg day, quad pump, and yeah, going into the next session feeling good.